Hey guys, it's Ariana Rivieska. If you're new here, welcome. I talk all about stocks, real estate, and just entrepreneurship in general. In today's video, we're going to be going through my phone. Before I get into it though, check out all my socials. Down below, I'll also have the link to my website where you guys can book one-on-one Zoom meetings with me and have me help you get started on stocks, cryptocurrency, social media marketing, and starting a business. That's it for the intro though. Let's get started. Here I have the TD Ameritrade and the Thinkorswim app, of course. So the TD Ameritrade app and the Thinkorswim app are two apps I use to invest. I opened up my account with TD Ameritrade, and Thinkorswim is just an extra app that TD Ameritrade made to provide more tools for the investors. I would say TD Ameritrade is a little more simple than Thinkorswim. Thinkorswim has more tools available for like chart reading, and also there's a bunch of different forms of buying, not just your regular market buy and your regular limit buy. There's like stop order, there's a stop limit, like there's so many different variations. I highly recommend Thinkorswim if you want a little more advanced trading or just have more tools available to you. I've had TD Ameritrade and Thinkorswim for the past like 2 years now, since I've been investing for almost 2 years. On a scale from 1 to 10, I would rate TD Ameritrade an 8 because of how simple it is. Like, I would give it a 10 if that was the only app I knew about, but since I know about Thinkorswim and I love it way more because it has so many other tools available, Thinkorswim has that 10 and then TD Ameritrade has the 8. On a scale from this emoji to this emoji of how much I use it, I would say I am addicted. This is a must-have because I gotta check my stocks, you know. I probably check my stocks like at least twice a day. And then these next 3 apps, I'm gonna just categorize them. They're my banking apps. So this is YOLO Federal, Wells Fargo, and Discover. YOLO Federal Credit Union, that's the credit union I use for like my savings account and my checkings account. Wells Fargo, same thing, savings account, checkings account. Discover, that's my credit card. Oh, I also use Wells Fargo credit card. So I have 2 credit cards. I have the Wells Fargo Active Cash credit card, and then I have the Discover secured credit card. Highly recommend them. Amazing cashback rewards. I've been using these apps for, I would say, ever since I started getting money. Like, YOLO Federal was my first savings account, so I've been using it for over 2 years, probably, or exactly 2 years. I started like making money when I was 16 and got my first job. How much I love them on a scale from 1 to 10, I would say 10. I mean, they get the job done, you know. I would say I open it more than once a week. It's an essential app, but I'm not like addicted to it. Then I have for my payment services, I got Venmo, Zelle, and Cash App. Out of all these 3, I would say Cash App is my favorite, then goes Zelle, and then at the very end, Venmo. I freaking hate Venmo. Oh my gosh, I don't know why so many people use it. It's so annoying. I hate the fees and I just hate it. Like, I just hate the whole app layout. But Cash App, it's really nice. Like, you can even pay people in like Bitcoin, and you can pay people in stocks. And then for Zelle, well, it's just pretty basic. I just like how there's no fees with it. Zelle is really good. Hey, maybe Zelle might win over Cash App because Cash App has fees. I don't know. Zelle's good. How often I use it, I would say it's an essential app. It for sure is an essential app. Now we're gonna go over 2 other brokerages. So I use Fidelity, and I use Fidelity for my Roth IRA. I also have a Roth IRA with TD Ameritrade, but I really like the Fidelity one because it lets me just invest in like fractional shares. So that's one thing about TD Ameritrade, you can't invest in fractional shares. And what I've been doing with my Fidelity Roth IRA is just invest $100 into SPY like every single month. That one I would rate it a 10. I really like Fidelity. It's very nice. It's at the TD Ameritrade level for sure. I'm addicted to it. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Fidelity and TD Ameritrade, they have my heart. And then for Webull, well, Webull, I have it there. I've had it for a while now. I would say for like over a year now. Webull was the first brand partnership. I actually have never used Webull, but I still have it. I'm thinking about opening up my options trading account with them. I guess I won't like rate it because I haven't really used it, but that's Webull. And then I'm gonna also just categorize these 2 in the same category: news sources, specifically finance related, Yahoo Finance and Market Watch. If you don't have these 2 apps on your phone, dude, you need to get these apps. Like every entrepreneur, every investor in general should have these two apps. The reason why I really like these two is because they send you notifications every single day of like what's going on with the world, what's going on with finance. And also I really like Yahoo Finance because I do my chart reading on there. I know MarketWatch also has like paper trading competition, so I've done some of those with you guys. I've done like giveaways with them. On a scale from 1 to 10, I would say they're both a 10. I'm freaking addicted to these apps. I open them every single day. I have became a better investor by having these two apps, so you guys gotta get them. Also, PayPal and PayPal Business. Let me tell you guys the difference between the two. PayPal is just your regular PayPal. PayPal Business is completely different. I think you have to have like an EIN for it. I really like it because it like tells you how much you make each month. And also there's an invoice section. So that's the thing that you can't do with the regular PayPal. You can't send invoices. I usually do this for like brand deals. So I just put, okay, one TikTok post is X amount of dollars. And I just put their email and it sends it directly to them. All they have to do is pay. You know, just press pay and then they send me the payment over. I would highly recommend PayPal Business for anybody that's a creator. It's a great way to keep track of like how many brand deals I'm doing per month and all of that. And it's also really good for taxes because they send you your tax forms every single tax year. On a scale from 1 to 10, honestly, I freaking hate PayPal. Oh my gosh. Okay, PayPal is amazing because of like the app itself. It's awesome. Like the layout is great. It's just super easy to send payments. They have so many tools available, but they are so strict. Like I've gotten banned from PayPal. I had another account. I had like 2 different accounts on PayPal. Same with Venmo. Venmo is made by PayPal. That's why they're so strict. But I feel like Venmo is on another level. I've gotten banned from Venmo like 5 times. I'm not even kidding. PayPal, I've gotten banned like twice. And they always ask for your freaking social security. It's so annoying. But I mean, I'm 18 now, so it's not really a problem. And also, again, the fees. I hate the fees. But they gotta make money somehow, you know? And then on a scale of emojis, I would say I am very addicted to PayPal because I like how I can send invoices and keep track of my money. And then I have Shopify. So that's where I have my website on. I highly recommend Shopify. I tried doing Wix. I tried doing like Squarespace. I tried all these different like apps or softwares, and Shopify was the best out of all. So I highly recommend anybody that wants to start like their e-commerce website to just do it on Shopify. It's super simple. There's so many tutorials on YouTube because literally everybody uses it, and their customer service is so great. Like I had to transfer my Shopify because it was under my dad's name when I was underage. So I had to transfer his name to my name, like transfer the store's name under my name because it was under his name. And they made it super easy. Like they handle it all through the chat, like the chat support. Like I was just texting them, so it was great. On a scale from 1 to 10, I would say Shopify is for sure a 10. Actually, the Shopify app itself, I would say it's like a 7 because there's a lot of things that are missing from like the desktop. But of course, the desktop is always going to be better. So I don't know. I feel like it would be more convenient, especially because it's an e-commerce like platform. I feel like it just makes sense to try to make it more app friendly because a lot of the people that even have Shopify, they're on the go, you know? I would say like a 7, the app, but the desktop version is a 10 for sure. How on a scale of emojis, I'm addicted to it. I need Shopify. Like that's how my business runs. So yeah, heavily rely on Shopify. It's amazing. All right, so Gainy, this is an app I discovered because I got a promo. Like guys, I know I got promoted by it, but like this is an amazing app. I freaking love it. It's like a stock screener, but it's like really nice because this isn't promoted, right? By the way, like I had a TikTok promo, but that was a long time ago. Right here in this section that I'm talking about, this is the truth. Like this app is really good. So a stock screener is basically like a way that you can filter out stocks based off the industry. So let's say you're looking for like banks or like grocery store stocks, right? So you just click the grocery store sector and it shows you a bunch of different stocks that are in that industry. On top of that, you can also connect your portfolio and it gives you suggestions of like what stocks you should add more shares in because they're like performing good, or what stocks you should be adding, like new companies. It's just suggestions, you know. They also like rate it as to like how good it would perform on your portfolio. So on top of like showing you that long list, it tells you, okay, this one will most likely do good in your portfolio, this one will most likely not do good. You know, it gives you like a level of risk kind of or compatibility. It's just a really great app. Like, you just have to download it and see. It's really great. I highly recommend you guys to download it. On a scale from 1 to 10, I would say it's a 10. Like, I don't know, I really like it. And on a scale of the emojis, I mean, honestly, I don't really open it, but it's an essential app. Oh my goodness, this app right here that I'm about to talk about. Oh my goodness, I freaking love this app. It's called Mint. So Mint is a way to like track all your expenses. It shows you your credit score. It shows you, and mind you, I have had my credit card for just 1 month, and it already shows me my credit score. Like, every single time I try to check it through like the Wells Fargo app or like the Discover app, it says that it won't be available until like 6 months because I don't have enough credit history. Well, guess what? Mint already showed it to me within 1 month. So I highly recommend it. Oh yeah, it shows you your net worth. So like, you connect all your investment accounts and it shows you that. You connect all your credit cards, all your savings, checkings, all of that. It shows you how much you're spending on. So like, if I'm spending too much money on Starbucks, it lets me know. It sends me a notification. It's like, okay bro, chill out. And then you can also set budgets. Like, you can say, okay, I don't want to spend no more than this on clothes this week. Like, I don't want to spend no more than $50 on clothes or on restaurants. On a scale from the emojis, I would say I'm addicted. I check it every single day, I'm not gonna lie. You gotta have it if you're an entrepreneur. Not even if you're an entrepreneur, if you just make money, like, you gotta have it. Now let's go to all the socials. I'm just gonna quickly go through this. So we got Instagram, we got TikTok, Facebook Messenger, Twitter, Depop, Pinterest, Discord, Milkshake, Flow, and Clubhouse. And then here's my YouTube folder. Oh my goodness, this is all the apps I use for like YouTube. So I use obviously YouTube. I use YouTube Studio to keep track of like all my analytics. I use iMovie for like editing. I don't edit on my phone, but like sometimes I want to do some editing on my phone, like really short clips, so I use that. I use my media for like downloading YouTube video sounds, like converting them to MP4. And I use vidIQ as another analytics. Overall, this YouTube folder is definitely like a 10 out of 10. I need this, you know, it's essential. I use it maybe a couple times a week. For photo and video, I use VSEO, which people call it Visco, but I always called it VSEO. And I've had this app since I was like in elementary school. I use it for every single one of my pictures on Instagram. I would say I am definitely addicted to this app. And on a scale from 1 to 10, it's like a 10. Then I have InShot. InShot is also another essential app. I use it for like cropping for like my TikTok videos because, you know, you don't want like that black border to show, so you just like zoom in on it and put it into the TikTok format, which is like more skinny. I don't know, I hope you guys understand what I mean. But this is definitely like an essential app. I open it a couple times a week. On a scale from 1 to 10, it's like an 8. Then I use Canva. I highly recommend Canva. This is like, I'm addicted to this app, like deadass. This is an app you need to have if you're gonna do any sort of like content. So if you don't have it already, download it. You can basically, I do my YouTube thumbnails on there. I do like my Instagram posts, just basically anything to do with like graphic design. Yeah, on a scale from 1 to 10, I would say I rate Canva like a 10. It's really great. Highly recommend you guys to download Canva. And I also use Facetune to smooth out my face in pictures as well as blur out the background. Honestly, this is probably an app that is essential. I do use it a lot. So on that emoji scale, I would say yes, it's essential. On a scale from 1 to 10 though, I would say it's a 10. It gets the job done. At least it's one of the most natural apps, I feel like, out of all the ones that I've tried using editing pictures. It at least gives me the option to like use the slider to maximize on the effect or minimize it. And then I also have Pixar. Honestly, I just use Pixar to like take off the background on a picture. So I highly recommend it if you're trying to do like some editing with like graphics, just super quick on your phone. I would say it's like an 8 out of 10 just because I don't really use it. And on the emoji scale, I would say it's an essential. It's definitely an essential. I need it for my editing, for my YouTube thumbnails, stuff like that. And then the other one I use for YouTube thumbnails that is also very essential, is like, you know, putting on text and stuff like that, is Fonto. So I highly recommend you guys to download that if you are a content creator. So that's another one on the emoji scale. scale that is definitely essential. And on a scale from 1 to 10, it's a 10. Super simple, but like I said before, with all the other apps that are very simple, it gets the job done and it does it well. For my cryptocurrency folder, I have Coinbase and Ledger Live. Ledger is what I use to invest in crypto. If you guys don't already know, there's two types of ways to invest in crypto. You can do it through a digital wallet or a hardware wallet. So the digital wallet would be the traditional Coinbase app. You still have your money online. The hardware wallet though, you get basically like a flash drive, and whenever you put your money into that flash drive, you're storing it offline since it's a physical thing, right? So that means you're keeping it away from hackers, from like ever losing it if the app closes down or anything like that. So highly recommend you guys to have a hardware wallet on top of your digital wallet. On Coinbase, I do like automatic investments. I do like $20 every single week for Coinbase, and I like it because it has that feature, so that's why I have it. And then on Ledger, well, I invest $100 into Bitcoin and Ethereum, total $200 every single month, and I do that on my Ledger. My Coinbase and my Ledger are completely separate. Get on crypto if you haven't already. I have a whole ass YouTube video on how to get started with crypto. Highly recommend it. And on a scale from 1 to 10, both of these apps are a 10 to me. They are definitely something I'm addicted to because I'm always checking it as well. For my NFT folder, I have OpenSea, MetaMask, Core, and Market Sim. So Core and Market Sim are like not related to NFTs, but I just have it there, I guess. OpenSea and MetaMask though. So OpenSea is the marketplace, basically the website where you can buy and sell NFTs. MetaMask, on the other hand, is basically like another wallet where you connect it to your OpenSea, and that's what allows you to buy NFTs because you have your MetaMask connected to your OpenSea. So that's the first step with like NFTs. First, you have to get your MetaMask connected to OpenSea. Once you have your OpenSea loaded up with all the money from the MetaMask, you can then scroll through and buy an NFT. Honestly, the OpenSea app is pretty pointless. You can't even buy or sell NFTs. I just use it to like look at them. For that, I would say it's like a 5 out of 10. It's like whatever. MetaMask app, it does have some glitches sometimes. I'd rather do it on the desktop, like if I'm ever transferring or doing anything or buying or whatever. So yeah, I would say it's like a 7 out of 10 for both of them. For the emoji scale, I would say I probably open it once a month, but I wouldn't delete them because eventually I'll definitely get more into NFTs. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope this helped you a little out more with organizing your apps on your phone, just knowing what apps to download. Remember that you become what you surround yourself with. So if you surround yourself with business related stuff, finance related stuff, entrepreneurship, all of that, you will become that person. So yeah, just keep it up. Those little baby steps that you take, whether it be the smallest thing like downloading an app, will really make a difference in your future. Yeah, have a blessed day. Bye.